host of the Gridiron.
Fourth and goal to go with the 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
This is something that, I would love for the Giants. I mean, if they get like Hunter in the first round, let's hit this in the second round, right? I mean, that way Hunter, or Carter. Yeah, I don't care. Let's hit this in the second round. I don't want to go and, we'll take a defensive tackle in the fifth round, and that'll give us some more. No, and let's hit this right on the head. Let's get somebody right next to Sexy, right? And let's get this done, man. I'm gonna go. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know if we're going to go Graham in the first round. Probably not, unless the Giants were to trade back. I did a video on it because there was an article on that. So I did a video on that. I think the last time I spoke, which was a couple of days ago, the Giants were to trade back a few spots or something like that. Maybe if Graham was there. It's interesting, though. I'll tell you what, the Michigan, I'll tell you what, Winkmeister, let me tell you what. He's got a cornerback and he's got 2 tackles, who are like really high up there. He coached some really good defensive players in Michigan. Holy cow. Let me, got to get this here. Is this the draft board? Okay, here we go, right here. All right. So this is where I would really like the Giants to hit it. Now, the thing is, the guy in the thumbnail is Kenneth Grant. Now, obviously, according to PFF anyway. Oops, sorry, buddy. Sorry, pal. My buddy Randy said my feet. Sometimes I got to move my feet and I want to hit them a little bit. Sorry, pal. I'm sorry. The guy in the thumbnail. See, these are the top 2 interior defensive linemen in the draft, according to PFF. That's all I'm going by, right? Both of Michigan. Look, right. Graham is the 4th ranked player, right? And Grant is the 17th. The 2 best interior defensive linemen, both from Michigan. Wink had some good players. And then, of course, they had Johnson, their cornerback. He's up there, too. He had some really good defensive players to play with. So, quite possibly, if the Giants stay put at 3, Graham, probably not going to be taken. And by the time the Giants pick in the second round, Grant will be off the board. All right. So, and I think I was reading with Grant is that he's kind of like more of an over the nose tackle. Grant brings a rare combination of quickness and size to the nose tackle position. Well, we got Sexy Dexy there. Looking at his snaps and all of that, most of them he's either in the A gap or he's in the B gap. He's right over the center. Well, the Giants, they got Sexy over the center, and then you would need like a 3 technique, right? Which apparently Grant is not. Doesn't seem like it anyway. So you haven't, Grant, if they didn't draft him, okay. But then there are some other guys now. According to PFF, you got Walter Nolan here from Ole Miss. He's the 23rd ranked player. But you got to realize, too, is that, he's the 23rd ranked player, but, there's going to be some quarterbacks taken in front of him, which might push him down the board a little bit. All right. He graded out at 88.9. He was the 8th ranked out of 895 interior defensive linemen. He was the ranked number 8 in the whole country. 6'3", 305 pounds. He isn't the most polished interior defender, but he might be among the most physically gifted. If he continues to grow in his pre-snap plans and hand usage, he can be an impactful, versatile defensive tackle with a high floor due to his strength in run defense. So, that might be somebody to keep an eye on. Same thing here with Harmon, pick number 30, right? Or not pick 30. He's ranked number 30, according to PFF. Okay. He graded at 83.9. He was the 22nd ranked interior defensive lineman. He's 6'5", 310. Harmon has just 1 year of notable production, but that season showcased a player with a high football IQ, consistent competitiveness, and NFL-level quickness. He can be an effective three technique is what the Giants need. Three technique defensive lineman for an even front, which that's what the Giants need. So then you got this guy here who is right. All right, look, graded out at a 90.1. Okay, but once again, he's from Toledo. Got to keep that in mind there. Okay, but he was the number 3 interior defensive lineman in all of college football past season. 6'4", 310 pounds. All right, PFF has him their 32nd ranked player coming out. All right, the Giants picked 34th. Picked the second pick in the second round, pick number 34. Alexander was lightly recruited and was a late bloomer in college, will be 25 in his rookie season. But his measurables and strength are NFL caliber. He is contributing NFL defensive lineman at worst due to his strength profile, with starting caliber impact potential in odd and even fronts. There's a bunch of guys. Look, the defensive tackle class. This is a good one. Look, right. This is the 32nd ranked player is Alexander. The 36th ranked player is T.J. Sanders from South Carolina, the Gamecocks. He's a true three technique who wins with linear and lateral quickness to shoot gaps and disrupt. He must improve his hand position and play strength to be a full-time starter. At worst, he's a contributing rotational three technique. Then we got Williams here, who's the 37th ranked player, according to PFF. 6'3", 327. He's likely a day 2 selection. Right? He's a compact and powerful interior defensive lineman who excels at holding the line of scrimmage. His lack of pass rush production makes nose tackle his best projection, which is something the Giants don't need. Right? Shamar Turner here from Texas A&M. He played just about every spot on A&M's defensive line thanks to his active, violent hands and unwavering effort. He has some length and overall size limitation, but feels like a guy an NFL coaching staff will push for a day 2 of the draft. Then we got Lott from Tennessee. He's number 61. Ranks number 69 is C.J. West from Indiana. Number 71 is Collins. 78. So we got 2 guys from Texas, number 71 and 78. Number 79 is Farmer. Number 80 is Phillips. This is not even the edge rushers. This is just the interior. This is either the nose tackles or the three techniques. We got, according to PFF, the 80th ranked player, the 79th, the 78th, 71, 69, 61, 55, 37, 36, 32, 30, 23, 17, and 4. So there's a lot. If we're going to go, defensive tackle, this is a good class for that. Especially, I said the first round, no. Because unless we slide back, we trade with somebody, and we were to slide back a little bit, right? Maybe we take Graham. I'd be all for that. Guy's supposed to be really, really good. But I wouldn't want to take Graham if Carter's there or if Hunter's there. You got to take the guy who's going to have the more impact, and that would be Carter and Hunter, unless the Giants maybe take a quarterback, right? So there's a couple of tackles that'll be gone in the first round. But, if there's somebody there, obviously you can't reach, but if there's somebody there who's a good three technique, right, somebody can play over like a guard instead of, because we got sexy over the center, right? We really don't need, so we need somebody, who's not a nose tackle, right? But if there's somebody there who's really good, well, I tell you, I would love for the Giants to take somebody like in the second round, no later than the third round. Because usually by the time you get to the fourth round, don't get me wrong. There's been some good players, don't get me wrong, taken in the fourth round and all that done. But usually, right, if you do your homework and you draft well and all, usually the better players are taken in the first and second round, right? And I mean, you're going to draft somebody in the 5th and 6th round and put him next to Sexy and think he's going to be an all-pro or nothing. Usually, it's probably not going to happen. I mean, you look at Jordan Riley, right, and DJ Davidson, right? Right. So, I would love, said, especially why Dexter Lawrence is up here, right? And his game isn't really falling off, right? He's up here playing at his best, right? Let's get somebody right next to him that can really solidify that, get that defensive line, solidify it, because it all starts in the trenches, right? Whether it's on the offensive line or whether it's on the defensive line, it all starts in the trenches. And, I said the Giants have an opportunity to draft a good interior defensive lineman, man. I'm all for it. All for it.